Yo, this your boy Pomatic, back at you live with Godspeed TV. Today is another segment of OPs, Ops, Second Dimensional Portals. But before we start this broadcast, we're gonna get into some, you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to my boy Zed for the beats, and let's get started.
God stands in his own land with his own plan. He is the man, can you understand? He woke this day with nothing to do, he's blue. So he pulled apart a puzzle, each piece, and created you. Know the truth with the powers of his youth. He endowed you, so now what do you do?
Like y'all all know, before I get started, I like to, get my meditation on. So, this is a beat from No Shoe Entertainment.
Is Zed.
We're gonna let that play. Give everybody time to get in, get relaxed, share, like, please. Today we're talking about second dimensional beings trapped in a third dimensional body, bridge. And when I say trapped, is because they under the hologram of Saturn Moon Matrix, aka the Shadow Matrix, aka Shadow Walkers. And to give you an example is, let me see. Saturn is in a signal of conscious, his conscious matrix, that cube at the bottom of it,
Zed.
to the moon. And from the moon, which is feeling subconscious, it produced a feeling with the consciousness of Saturn. And therefore you got a being. Now what it's doing is right before the sun rays can hit your ass, Saturn kick in. So you're not getting the raw sun conscious solidarity. You're getting Saturn conscious, sliding right in before that moon can reflect to you. Saturn reflects its conscious to the moon, and the moon reflects it to you. Now today I'm gonna play a clip. Now, I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna play a clip. If you ever wanted to know what it sound like Paul, what's all this Saturn Phantom Matrix or this Saturn Moon Phantom Matrix? I mean, what do it look like? What is it? How does it be? Like, show me how it look when we stuck or locked into a Phantom Matrix or a Saturn Moon Matrix that's outside of the regular reality. I'm gonna give you an example. When you was a child, that was a natural earth. That was the natural matrix. That was the real matrix. And as you got older, the world looked different. The world changed. You got problems. You got all type of pressure. That's Saturn Phantom Moon Matrix right there. So just to give you an example of how I look when you was a child, that's the real earth. Riding bikes, playing with dirt, hopscotch with rocks, slingshots. Yeah, it was beautiful. You could smell the earth. You could smell the air. You could smell the dirt. Making tents and tree houses. Now, as time got older, you grow up, aka assimilated to the Saturn Moon Matrix, and then the world get darker. It wasn't like it was when you was a child. So that's just an example. But I'm gonna show you what it looked like in Chicago. I'm gonna show you what it sound like in Chirac. And when his brother say the streets, he's talking about Saturn Moon Matrix. The streets represent Saturn Moon Phantom Matrix. So when he say the streets is talking, that's Saturn talking. And what he's describing to you is he's a Adamic, you got Eve, but he's a son of Abel. And he's infatuated with the ways of Cain. And the reason he's able to stand outside of all this and explain what's going on in Chicago like this, because he's a son of Abel. But look what he's stuck in. He don't know it. So he's explaining the mindset of Cain and two-dimensional beings in a three-dimensional body with the interference of Orion, reptilians of the snake. So we're gonna get started. This is what it sounds like. Then we're gonna get into the show.
They heard anywhere from 12 to 14 shots, and that there was an argument before the shots rang out, and a man telling a woman to get out of the car. Once the woman was out of the car, reportedly, The man pushed the woman down and began shooting her. Ambry would be shot 12 times. That would be speculation to come over the internet saying that Ambry was killed.
Two-dimensional reality.
People up.
Two-dimensional beings.
There was also speculation
internet
that came over the internet that said she set up Motor inside and that Melly was the one killed her.
Gyro not locked in no immediate beef with THF. They on two opposite sides, but they not locked in no beef. So at the moment, it's okay for Ambry to be cool with people.
This how it look.
That's gonna change down the line with Gyro click up with 051. 051 locked in the immediate beef with THF. So all this Ambry being cool with people from THF gonna cause friction in a minute.
Phantom
the fact
Matrix.
that Gyro finna be clicked up with 051. Fast forward, Gyro click up with 051. What we seen to the people, it really looked like it was Melly.
We're getting
Side
quarters.
And Motor. Melly being from 051, Side and Motor being from Gyro. It really come down to a situation like that all the time when blocks click up. It be an outstanding member from this block and an outstanding member from this block who overly tied in with each other to the point where they say, fuck it, we just want to make our blocks click up with each other. So those was probably the members who made 051 and Gyro click up.
He's describing.
You got Melly, one of the outstanding members
Matrix.
of 051 who front line in the war with THF. It's not like Melly, not the type of person who ain't got his ear to the street. Phone them know what's going on with the street. Phone them know Ambry from Gyro got relationship with people from THF in the war that he frontline. Everybody know Mubu Crump and 051 Melly got shot at a party on 68th and Morgan. Mubu Crump ended up getting killed. Melly just ended up getting shot. It's alleged that Ambry set that whole situation up. Melly ended up surviving that situation. Crump ended up losing his life. A lot of were saying that wasn't even for Crump. That was for Melly. The only reason I can think of that would be for Melly, that Ambry would set up a situation for Melly to get killed, is that she wasn't with that 051.
Okay, now we go pause. Just so y'all mind can follow where I'm going. And then I'm going to continue what he's saying so I can smoke this blunt. Now, this is what he's describing. Remember the streets talking? That's Saturn Phantom Matrix. That's Saturn talking. Saturn be having hits on niggas like that. So this is Saturn, Phantom Matrix. Saturn was often symbolized as an eye by the ancients. That is likely origin of the all-seeing eye. One of the major symbols of the reptilian hybrid bloodline network. I went to the subway station next at Ground Zero, where we're going to skip that. The station has Masonic eyes on the wall, all along the platforms in New York. A large depiction on the floor of a eye broadcasted frequencies across the planet, Saturn Phantom Matrix frequencies to the moon, to you. The eye is almost certainly meant to be Saturn or Satan. The image perfectly portrays what Saturn is doing. Saturn hacks into the waveform information broadcast from the center of the galaxy via the sun and broadcasts a fake reality into our solar system. The moon amplifies this and beams it specifically at the Earth. Shit happened on Friday. The fantastic synchronicities between Earth, the moon, and the sun in size, geometric position are all made possible by the moon. These synchronicities are connected to how the sun information is hacked by Saturn, Satan, the reptilian, and the moon. The moon is where it is because it was specifically put there. Now, we're going to go back to what is this he just read. And this what it sound like in Chicago. This is all a phantom matrix. This is outside of reality. Like, you can go to downtown and it's beautiful. The trees out. And then you can go to certain parts of Chicago and it's death, murder, and destruction and pork in the air. Now, one of them is semi-real. One of them is semi-regular to Earth. The other one is a shadow phantom matrix. And this one, you go to the city, to the hood, that's a whole nother reality. So we're going to start off with Harriet Tubman. And just say Harriet Tubman got frozen, came back to life. She walking down the street looking, what the fuck is this? We can walk around white people? Wait, what? All my black brothers are cool? Oh, okay. She walking. She like, is you sure it's okay? And I'm the guy, like spirit guy. Yeah, you okay? Just let's walk. Oh, my brothers getting along with each other. Oh, they know how to move once the whites. Who's that brother right there? She talking about FBG Duck. Oh, he looks like he's doing white things, prominent things. Oh, wow. And then some niggas, the slaves in her mind, get out the car and shoot them up. And she like, whoa, wait, what the fuck just happened? Wait. You like, come on, just keep walking. She's like, no, hold on. Sir, can you tell me? Can you tell me? I come here, I see the brothers doing prominent, but the enemy is walking around with them, which is cool because I guess they letting them live. But then I see the other slave go kill the other slave that's doing good. But why they ain't did nothing to these white people around here? What is going on? That's how it look. That's her coming from a natural earth to what you see now. She be like, oh, what? She'll be totally fucking confused. A slave will be totally confused today. Let's go. This is what it sound like. Saturn, Moon, Matrix, a.k.a. The Matrix, a.k.a. Shadow Walkers.
One shit. She wasn't with Gyro clicking up with 051. As much clout as Amber got, she's still a female, so she probably ain't had no say-so on that situation. So you got Melly coming around having all this influence over these people that she be around and the people that she be with every day. Melly been said something about this shit. So when the shooting,
I'm gonna let all this play so it can get in y'all mind.
Found out who was behind the shooting.
How cute, confusing.
He just said something to a fucker to stop hanging out with these. 2 + 2 = 4. Who around me still be around them? I moving away with these niggas. Ain't gonna know where I'm at. Fast forward to the Motor Inside situation. They trying to say Motor Inside. They was on 50th in Indiana. Streets is saying that Ambry set up
Streets,
the Crump and Melly shooting. And now the Streets
Saturn,
saying that
Phantom
Ambry
Matrix,
set up the Motor
the
Inside
Streets.
shooting. Crump get killed. The
You
Streets
say
saying
Streets,
that she set that
Saturn.
up. Then Motor Inside get killed. Streets come back again. Say
Saturn.
the same shit. Ambry set that up. You know Melly went crazy, fool. You know he went crazy. You know he probably kicking him.
Now, when he say Streets, equate that with Saturn. Let's keep going.
So, soon as he found out that she still be functioning with
Adam and Eve,
knowing that he frontline the whole war with these, he probably felt like he should have handled the situation right then and there, but he probably felt like it wasn't that serious. Like, all right, you just be hanging out with these niggas. All I got to do is tell you, Gyro, we 051 and Gyro, we clicked up now. So, y'all wars is our wars now. Our wars is y'all wars now. We is in a full-fledged war with THF. You cannot be with them no more. You cannot hang with them no more. And it's the crazy thing about female. She's saying in her head, like, no, I'm still going with the THF. Not knowing that in the streets, when motherfuckers locked in the home going deadly-ass war like that, you deciding to steal with a certain side while still with this side is a death sentence. You can't with this side and still this side while they killing each other. That's a death sentence. Female, I don't care what you is. You gonna die. Like a gonna kill you for that shit. Some people say Melly was wrong. Some people say Melly shouldn't have did that because it's just a crazy sequence of events. Melly ended up getting shot, Crump getting killed. Motor Inside ended up getting killed. Witnesses from the scene of Ambry murder said they heard an argument before the shots went off. They said they heard a man yelling at a woman before pushing her out the car, and then they heard the shots rang out. And a lot of
Saturn, Phantom, Matrix.
See that being Melly yelling at her, telling her like, "What the? Why the fuck is you tried to get me killed? You got to kill. Why the fuck you get Motor Inside killed?" And a lot of people like would say like, "Why the fuck would she get?"
Pause. Imagine Harriet Tubman, grandma, listening to this.
Motor Inside killed, like they both from Gyro. Motor Inside is the reason that Gyro is clicked up with 051. That word starting to go around in the streets that she did that shit, that she the one who set up that whole situation for Melly to get killed. But Melly just ended up getting shot and Crump ended up getting killed. Word starting to going around that she lined it up. The whole Gyro believe her. Everybody on Gyro believe her, except for Motor Inside. And she like, what the fuck? Like in her head, like how the fuck everybody else in Gyro believe me, but you the only two who don't believe. You so cool with the Melly that you believe that I tried to learn it.
Now, we're going to pause right there. We don't even need to get into that. And we're going to line up me and kill. So next, I'm going to play a beat by my boy, No Shoe Entertainment. And then we're going to talk about what he was talking about. I'm going to break it down. Him being able to describe this shit as a son of Abel infatuated with Cain's madness. That's why he's talking about this. That's why he's able to stand outside all this and still live and talk about it. But he knows just enough, not too much, but he don't know enough to go farther in life. Because he got a car, money, cars, hoes. So he don't know like what's behind the fourth wall. What's behind the third way? Yeah, let's say the third wall is the fourth wall. Well, what's that? What do you mean? I thought once you get the picket white fence, see, Poe got the picket white fence, $3,000 dog, 3 cars, 2-car garage, big house, big yard. You supposed to be sitting back chilling. No, nigga, no, it's more to life than that. What do you mean? That's the top of the game. No, it's more than life than that. you can get on some spiritual shit and start manipulating, and I ain't saying manipulate, but manipulating your own existence to go see yourself as a movie you creating. What the fuck is you talking about? Talking Pooh Shiesty. What the fuck you mean, nigga? I'm already arrived. No, nigga, that's dog mind. You at the top of dog mind. Oh, now you gotta go into God mind. You remember Kodak Black? Yeah, well, he's on. When he's in jail, they forced him into the God mind. Yeah, you sitting there sober as hell thinking about what the fuck was I thinking? And he was gonna give the charity, right? What did he do when he got out? And he said, "Fuck that," bought himself some Ace of Spade teeth. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back to Santa Maria. Oh, okay. He don't know. He got this feeling when he in jail, but if he carried it out here, it'd be all powerful. So now he under the Kane Act. What do you mean? Why he gonna buy Cardi B a bracelet? That's Kane shit. Man, let me all right, like I say, Beats by the Pound, No Shoe Entertainment, my boy Zed. I'm gonna light this blunt and then we're gonna go back to what I see it. Just think about what I told y'all so far.
Is Zed.
And then we're gonna read real quick and we out. Tahati, the mighty in speech, whose words took immediate effect. Silent weapons, mind war gang, we leave it at that. Mental programming through music, loud weapons, let's do this. Bullet shoot situations, attack fatality, option movements made by knowledge. Blended out of war, blended economics, wide niggas and message. I figured authority, author wrote your life. Neo-type gain secret, just knowledge and keep it high. No special power there. Plateaus, poetic freestyle in the sky. Sub-realm, pyramid of jizzers. Into our portals as men. Jump down like God's glorious life. Black nobility, 1 megaton. Warhead, wrote a truck off the mafia truck. Rappaport cry, tongue vibration. Serpent circular motion, Kahati, lumacy, splendor, life, a brilliance, tears of the sun, royal blunt, Samachi, self-hop, help-top, TV, death-like state, ghost of pen, host of men, you miss my style, stay like a trance, mommy, I pep, dark forces is there, psychics 360 degrees, no limit, my psychics relentless, square rule of money, turn it to a side, diamond dummy, they lied, maximum ordinance divine, lost spill, 4 intuition, vegetable kingdom, 2 feeling, 3 spiritual healing. Quit playing. Fucking playing with me, man. Y'all fuckers playing with the motherfuckers got a body in this bitch. Zed, come on, Zed. No Shoe Entertainment. The link is in the what's the name of it? We finna get the reading though. Let me catch my breath. It's that shit right here, y'all. I'm telling you, man got the fizz out. No Shoe Entertainment. Roll y'all blunts, smoke your joints. Phase 2 coming, guys. We're gonna ride tonight. We're on our way to California from New York. That's a long ride. Y'all gotta bear with me. I gotta pay attention to the road. Stop talking. I seen a deer run past me. Pay attention. This is me paying attention to the road. Then we're gonna start talking again. Hey, I did an Indian dance before I did this video. Part Cherokee. Dish me that loud. I rock me. Lord help me black, spark in the dark. Ring a fire for the notch. All my friends is dead. Rover, toy, Rolex, yellow tape streets filled with feds. Moon rock to the head, Henny mixed with Remy in the land of the dead with a closed mouth. Don't get fed. Don wine, magic wine, bless me. Okay. Now we finna read. All right, now you got him explaining Kane's world, and the difference between him and Kane, the one that's talking, is this. Originally, 2 races that evolved on Earth. And these 2 races, while being physically almost identical, we got the same shit on, same clothes, were very different from a soul point of view. Soulless beings and soulful beings. It seems that one had the potential to develop a sovereign and integral soul in this lifetime, meaning it is to become conscious of itself, while the other were as empty as cylinders pumping don't stand for nothing in the comparison. and we're destined to wait around, turn the wheel of, or hold on. And we're destined to wait another turn of the wheel or cosmic cycle, meaning is that one was finna go off into the fourth wall, to the fourth dimension, which is past. The other was trying to get to the third dimension, to which the one that was finna leave that dimension going to like that. So with the one that was supposed to go to the fourth, did was turn around the wheel of cycle and look back at itself. You know what I'm saying? Medusa looked back and turned the stone. What's the name? Lot and his wife never looked back. So he looked back, turned the stone. He was froze, crystallized in that mind frame. By the time you know it, he's 30, 40 years old. He don't know where to go, but his soul, Adam, you know, part of Adam, is crying out. Abel is crying out, but it's covered with the blood of Eve, you know, Mary. Like, no. So it's like I cry for expression. So luckily for this brother, he figured out how to be slick. He was able to express Abel or his father's side through the blogs he put on YouTube to show you how crazy this stuff look. And he's just doing it just because he's into it. He's not even doing it to show a point. But when you look at it from a teaching standpoint point of view, it's brilliant. So, okay, where was we at? The Adamic race is the race that suffered the fall, which meant the breaking of the connection between the higher centers, giving access to higher knowledge and awareness, and the lower centers, which govern physical existence, five senses. And that's why they said Joseph had a dream. He had a sixth sense, was a dream, and he followed it. But his brother said, he told his brother his dream, and they said, nigga, get your ass out of here. Ain't no such thing, five sense. So he followed the sixth sense with the five sense, and he became king. Don't quit playing on y'all, man. Quit playing with me. Which left Adamic man in the same playground as pre-Adamic man. See what I'm saying? Effectively rendering us all OPs until we learn how to develop a soul. So effectively rendering us all OPs. Now, basically, until Adamic man starts to develop himself consciously through the esoteric work God body, he is on the same level as a pre-Adamic man, organic portal. However, he has the potential to develop a soul, activating the higher centers through work and conscious effort. Hence, everyone is essentially on an organic portal into the awakening of the higher centers, which is only possible for the Adamic man, Abel. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to go from there. And this is, you know, I'm describing organic portals, but I want to keep going. I'm going to read this, and then we're going to go into how mother and father, the problem our mother and father had, Adam and Eve. And relationships. The next one is going to be about the relationships and why you guys as Black women particularly go through relationships like this. The separation is called the alien love bite. But before we're going to get to that, we're going to start like this. The observer is confronted with a convincing mask of sanity. All outward features of this mask are intact. It cannot be displaced or penetrated by questions directed towards deeper personality levels. The examiner never hits upon the chaos sometimes found on searching beneath the outer surface of a paranoid schizophrenic. The thought process retains their normal aspect under psychiatric investigations in a technical test designed to bring out obscured evidence of derangement. Examination reveals not only an ordinary two-dimensional mass, but what seems to be a solid and substantial structure image of the sane and rational personality. He might then be brought of in the full literal sense as an example of the trilach, meant to designate by his expressive term, la fale lucid. I think that means dream world. So now, or we really see, and what they tell you, you know, ain't there. So from that, we're going to go into what was I? Y'all got a partner body. Oh, I got to tell y'all this. This is very important right here. The alien love bite. What happened to mama and daddy, Adam and Eve. And I'm going to start, and then we're going to end it. So the alien love bite consists of relationships. So that cannot be any more important for us to be doing right now than to dig past our wishes, dig past our fears, and dig for the objective reality and understanding. Love bite is described as a situation where two abductees are being programmed by their alien handlers to engage in a love relationship, to essentially fall in love with each other's via remote control. In her book, Love Bite, Alien Interference in Human Relationships, she explores the effects of the love bite. which can range from simple breakups of platonic relationships to violent divorce, from puppy love sensations to sudden urges to marry a complete stranger. Through the exploration of several fascinating cases in history, she demonstrated how alien beings are orchestrating these relationships and setting up drama and turmoil for their own agenda. Most often, the manipulation model involves two individuals who live far away from each other, each being seated with the image of the partner they are supposed to be with. Instagram, Facebook, social media. A strong longing to meet each other, telepathic connections, mystical experiences. All this is like bullshit they put in there. Having dreams of each other and dynamic synchronicities are all orchestrated through the mechanisms of alien handlers, Gucci Man, evidently bringing these two people together. The sense of having met one soulmate, twin flame, is very strong. It seems magic, straight out of fairy tale, the dream of having found the one. Both feel like they have known each other for a long time, even to the point of assuming a past life connection. The sexual connection is very strong. Was very strong. With out of this world sex and powerful lust, thereby creating an energetic bond. Hormonal rush, which imprints the idea like this is meant to be for me. This is a forever romance. It is all very love at first sight, and an obsession follows quickly on the heels of this desires. One or both partners may even leave their job, spouse, family, or move away just to be with another person. Then after a period of being together, this is when I say, when you first meet each other, you meeting a representative or you meeting a real person. Because if I'm falling in love with you, then I mean, it's the person I'm falling in love with. But what happens after a year or two? Do you change or I change, or I just change my mind? So then after a period of being together, one person all of a sudden switch off and become emotionally unavailable, leaving the other person in a state of unrequited love. This results in intense emotional turmoil and suffering for the love-obsessed person who still feel bonded to the other one suddenly switch off. Suicidal tendencies, mental, physical exhaustion, or even serious illness are the results of the upheaval. This dynamic may switch back and forth as well. When a love-obsessed person all of a sudden turns off emotionally, the other person who previously shut down is now once again being targeted with the love bite, resulting in a renewal of the attachments and neediness programs, attachments and neediness programs, thus generating even more emotional turmoil. So when you got to think about it, like it happened like this: you meet somebody, y'all meet somebody, and then all of a sudden they do the love bite to your partner with somebody else, and then they meet them, and then next you know she go with them and leave you. And then what they do with her is while she with him, they put the love bite on his ass, and then he leave her and go, and then you see how it goes. You see what I'm saying? It's black relationship, black love right here. All right. I ain't gonna read that right there. All right. One of the reasons for this scenario with regards to why alien orchestrates love bite relationship is to feed off the emotional turmoil created by the target victims. This ties into the ideal of HMCCS. The humanity is food for higher density, hyperdimensional beings who play with humans like figures on a chessboard. Food doesn't necessarily mean physical substance, as a consciousness is a substance for higher density beings. Our emotional and sexual energy triggered through these manipulations are what these entities are feeding off of. Our emotions and sexual energy triggered through these manipulations are what these entities are feeding off of. And it appears that they are trying to keep us in a frequency encrypted prison through genetic modification, 5G, and other forms of coercion, like implanting certain religions and new age beliefs into the collective conscious so that they can secure their access to your mind as food later on. Now, man, I read too much on that. We're going to end. I just want you to let that soak in. And then I'm going to go back to Fufu. Now, I ain't going to even play that crazy shit he talking about. What I'm finna play is my boy, No Shoe Entertainment. And this how we finna rock out on from this one. I might kick a floor if it's ruthless, though.
This is it.
Oh, shit. I ain't even want to do this. All right, okay. Streets are hard knocks. Streets are hard knocks. My streets is hard. Public school substitute, my real teacher was God. Played hopscotch with rocks. Copper robbers with blocks. My first crack spot. Rosy red dreams, infrared team.
Zed.
Rosy Red Dream, infrared team. Yeah. Rosy Red Dream, infrared team. Since birth, I peeped the scheme. Eye of the tiger, niggas bond sky higher. Spit fires, flatten your tire. Bitch say sire, the go-getter empire. No word for my desire. Mom's broke, dad's tired, no hope. Crack the dope, so we cope. I didn't know it was a lynch man with a golden rope. Pain was felt. Go ahead, hang yourself. I couldn't help it, but it was death. Paid as hell. Hoes food from the next tail. Dinosaur blessed pinky like the vicinity. Was it me? Tony Fabo, Pimp the Pronto. Only y'all know hoes talk, so they got secrets. Why you sweating? I got my game from God. Rain fall hard like Chico the Barge. Electric charge, spark a mirage. Duck in the darks, holding the dark. Dogs bark, holding my heart. She's the hard knocks. Streets are hard knocks. My streets is hard. Public school substitute. My real teacher was God. Play hopscotch with rocks. Play hopscotch with rocks. Double band Jordan, spot hitting harder than Kid Norton. Cold pop, sunshine, relax my mind, embrace these times. Freaky visions of fucking my dime, my love divine. Poetic spit flame, these journeys begin. Letting the board the left 10, look far. Her Frankenstruck the Ryan, her persona imitate the North Star. Vibes bizarre, can't help it, I'm out of. What's up, La? Pretty smile, what you thinking about? Check it out, we roll out. That will join the midst of lies, the powers alive, the hour can be yours and mine. Two eyes connect, third eye erect. What's your world about? We smoked out, mixed with ambitions, our distance got itching. Practice intuition, love the deeper vision. On dark nights, we become one. Man, quit playing with Pope, man, and I'm out. Man,